Hello, everybody. Welcome to NFL Picks. And today I'm going, before the season even starts, I'm going to pick the division winners, the AFC and the NFC. So, enough said. Let's get right to it. Let's go to the AFC East. As you know, last year the Buffalo Bills won it, and pretty much conventionally fashion, and they convinced a lot of people. This year, can they do it again? Yes. I think Buffalo can win the AFC East. They may have a little noise. New England may make some noise, along with Miami, but all in all, it's going to be Buffalo. And if anybody thinks the New York Jets are going to win that division, no, they're not. Anyway, moving on. The AFC South, you got Tennessee, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, and Houston. Um, to tell you the honest truth, the dark horse out of this division may be Jacksonville. But are they good enough to win a division? Unfortunately, no, they're not. I'm going to go with Indianapolis because Indianapolis is strong defense, and they had a really good defense last year, and I think they can do it again, and I think they can repeat as AFC South champs. So Indianapolis in the South. Moving on to the Central Division, the AFC Central Division, where, well, it's every game in there's a rivalry. You got the Steelers, Baltimore, Cleveland, and Cincinnati. Last year, last year the Pittsburgh Steelers started out real good. They did. You have to admit, a lot of people thought they were going to challenge Kansas City for that Super Bowl. A lot of people thought that Pittsburgh may be going to the Super Bowl because that's how good they looked. But towards the end of the season, the wheels came off, unfortunately. Well, Big Ben's back, didn't retire, so he's back. Can he repeat what he can do last year? Could be a good possibility. I think Pittsburgh's got a little bit more of a running game this year, and that might help Big Ben take some pressure off him. So, but you got Baltimore. You got Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. It could be a challenge there. I think those are going to be the two teams fighting it out for the top. Um, Cleveland may stick their nose into this a little bit. Cincinnati, they got probably another year to go, even though Joe Burrows is back with Cincinnati. But to tell you the honest truth, it's going to be between Baltimore and Pittsburgh, and I'm going to out on a limb. I'm going to say Pittsburgh. I'm going to pick Pittsburgh in the AFC Central. Now, moving on to the AFC West, this is pretty much easy because it's a weak division. Kansas City all the way. I don't see Oakland or the LA Chargers. I was about to say the San Diego Chargers again, but the LA Chargers nor the Denver Broncos making a lot of noise. I think Kansas City is going to dominate. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs will take the West. So moving on to the NFC East, train wreck division, as I called it last year, and God, it was a train wreck division. I mean, when you have a team that's below 500 and wins the division, that had been the Washington football team. They won it last year. Are they going to win it this year? No, I don't think they will. Now, here's the thing. If Dak Peterson and the Dallas Cowboys stay healthy, Dak Peterson and the Dallas Cowboys will take the East. I don't see Philadelphia doing a lot, and I don't see the New York Giants doing a heck of a lot either. Maybe the Dallas's closest competition may be the Redskins. But I think the Dallas Cowboys will take the East. In the South, this is a no-brainer. As long as Tom Brady's at the helm of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers pirate ship, Tampa Bay will take the South. That's all I have to say about it. Moving on to the Central Division in the NFC, yes, the North Division. You got the Bears, Detroit, Green Bay. Oh no, and Minnesota. And everybody thought Aaron Rodgers was going to leave Green Bay. That was big news all summer. Was Aaron Rodgers going to leave Green Bay? Unfortunately, no, he did not. And that's really unfortunate for the Central Division. I think Green Bay will take the Central this year. Sorry, Bear fans. I know I'm disappointed too. I am. I think the Chicago Bears, I think they have a better team if they start Justin Fields. Now, that's the controversy in Chicago. Who is Coach Nagy going to start, Fields or Dalton? A lot of Bear fans, and I've been reading on the interweb there, a lot of Bear fans want to see Justin Fields start. They want to see Andy Dalton take a seat. They want to see Justin Fields. He's a little bit more excitable. He can run, he can move the pocket around, and he does have a very good arm. He's done that throughout his career at Ohio State, and I think he can do it here in Chicago, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think the Green Bay Packers, unfortunately, is going to take the Central. I'd love to see the Bears take the Central, though. I'd love to see the Bears just get a playoffs. But enough of that. Next, we move on to the Western Division. You got the Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks. Who else is on the West? And San Francisco. This might be an interesting division. This might be a tight race. I think this might be a three-team race. If Jimmy Garoppolo stays healthy for the San Francisco 49ers, he can make that offense go. He looked healthy in preseason. He's looked healthy, so let's see what he does. Seattle, the knock on them, it's always been they just haven't had the defense in the last few years. Yeah, they've had some bright moments with their defense in the last couple of years, but all in all, their defense hasn't been really that great, and Pete Carroll knows that. But he does have Russell Wilson in that Seattle offense. But is it good? Are they good enough? That's the question. Then we go to the Los Angeles Rams, who have Matt Stafford. He used to play for Detroit, got traded to Los Angeles, big contract. See how old Matt does. But I think this is a good offense for Matt Stafford because I think it fits him. And I think he's got a lot of talent around him. He didn't have a lot of talent around him in Detroit, but now he's got some talent around him in Los Angeles. And it's a young, talented wide receivers, but I think Matt can make this offense go. Los Angeles defense has improved a little bit. So this could be a three-team race between Seattle, San Francisco, and the Rams. Don't be surprised if the Arizona Cardinals somehow play some kind of role in that. They may be a spoiler role. But I'm going to pick, and I'm just going to say this now, I'm going to pick the Los Angeles Rams to win the division this year. I think the Rams have a little bit more better of a team and a little bit more better of a defense than probably Seattle and probably San Francisco. But I'm going out on a limb. I'm going to say the Los Angeles Rams. Whew, glad that's over. So, I like the Rams, Packers, Buccaneers, and the Cowboys in the NFC. I like Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, and Kansas City in the AFC. So, you got any comments, or do you want to leave your division leaders below in the comment box? Go right ahead. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Do whatever you want to do. I will see you probably next week with the start of the NFL season and my picks for week 1 of the NFL. Till then, everyone, have a good week. I will see you when I see you. I'm Drunk Farmer. This has been NFL Picks. I'm out of here. Pow!